The arrival of European powers on the shores of West Africa in the 15th century marked a significant turning point in Ghana's history. This era heralded the beginning of a new and tumultuous chapter, one that would forever alter the social, economic, and cultural fabric of the region. The Portuguese, followed by other European nations, established trading posts along the coast, initially drawn by the abundance of gold and other valuable resources. These trading posts soon became bustling centers of commerce where goods and cultures were exchanged. However, the focus soon shifted to a much darker and more sinister trade, the transatlantic slave trade. This trade would become one of the most tragic and inhumane chapters in human history, characterized by unimaginable suffering and brutality. This abhorrent practice would have a devastating impact on Ghana and the entire African continent, leaving an indelible scar on its history. The landscapes, once vibrant with life and activity, became desolate and empty as countless individuals were forcibly taken from their homeland. European powers seeking cheap labor for their plantations in the Americas exploited existing rivalries among African kingdoms, fueling conflict and instability. These rivalries were often exacerbated by the Europeans, who manipulated local leaders and communities to their advantage. They traded guns, textiles, and other goods in exchange for captured Africans, who were then subjected to the horrors of the Middle Passage and forced into slavery. The journey across the Atlantic was fraught with peril, and many did not survive the grueling conditions on the ships. The coastal regions of Ghana became major hubs in this inhumane trade, with castles and forts such as Cape Coast Castle and Elmina Castle serving as holding points for enslaved Africans before their perilous journey across the Atlantic. These structures stand today as somber reminders of this dark period. The transatlantic slave trade had a profound and lasting impact on Ghana. Entire villages were emptied, and the social fabric of communities was torn apart. The loss of so many people had a ripple effect, affecting every aspect of life in the region. It decimated populations, destroyed families, and disrupted traditional social structures. The trauma of this period is still felt today, as the descendants of those who were enslaved continue to grapple with the legacy of their ancestors' suffering. The trade also fueled conflict and instability, as kingdoms were pitted against each other in their quest for power and wealth. This internal strife further weakened the region, making it more vulnerable to external exploitation. The legacy of this dark chapter in human history continues to haunt Ghana and the African diaspora, serving as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the importance of fighting against all forms of oppression.